Okay, now let me share my entire screen so that. Okay. Now, if you Google on Power BI, you can go on the website powerbi.microsoft.com, and there is you can get a start free, and you can try it for free. This is actually free, as in really free. There is no timeline, there is no trial period or something like that. You can simply download from it. You can see a different kind of products, and there is a pricing which you can look at. And then there are different with the US dollar pricing. But as I said, you can always download Power BI desktop. So remember, Power BI desktop is what you will download, not Power BI per se. There are obviously, I guess, Power BI desktop. You can directly go there and download for free. So that's one option you can directly choose. So it's a free installation. So that's what it is. So let us now go ahead and get into Power BI team. So when you start Power BI, this is what you see about Power BI. So we'll kind of skip all this. And this is how it will look like. So there are three terms that are typically used when you look at business intelligence. The first is the terms are ETL. I'm sure you might have heard of it. Extract, transform, and load. So here it's called get data, transform, and then visualize. That is how we will look at it. So when you're looking at get data, you can get data from multiple sources. I mean, different types of sources. It obviously goes in Excel, which is quite obvious, but there are Power BI data sets and SQL Server and CSV file, which is called comma separated values, which you typically open in Excel itself. You can also get web data, so that is possible. If you look at click more, you will see there is a good number of list of sources from where you can get data. Now, in our case, we want data. Okay, yeah. So you can see kind of databases, different types of databases which are available, like from Sybase and Teradata. So those who are technical would kind of recognize all these names. But most of the time, you could use Excel or CSV file also. So I got a CSV file, so let me use a text CSV. And let me pick up, and this is a very small data I've gotten. Okay, one challenge using my Power BI is that it's a very memory hungry application. So if you have 4 GB RAM, then this will run very slow. Okay. The current machine I'm using is 8 GB RAM, on which it runs reasonably well, but you can't just load it and not expect it to run too fast. And the reason I am using a small data is simply because we want to do a demo within 30 minutes. Because otherwise it will take some time to load data. But it is reasonably good. I mean, it's actually much faster than Excel in a way when you are dealing with data. But yes, it requires high memory first. So this is the data. We are seeing some first 200 rows. We can take as it is, we can load as it is. But instead of loading, what we'll do, we'll transform it because we don't need all of this data. So when we do that, we will just see that. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. Okay, so what we'll look at it. So when we see this data, we're kind of transforming data now. So what do you mean by transformation? Is that we don't need all these columns. It has many columns. We don't need all of these columns. So we'll choose very specific columns. So let me choose columns. And for the demonstration purpose, I will use a few columns. So let me just use This is country data. So I use country, continent. I just take developed or developing. And I take area and population. And I say OK. And I want to change the display name. I'll just say country. So you can change the name of columns and format. So you can see here, this is called Power Query Editor. So in Excel also you see the similar component, Power Query. So here it shows me what are the things that are changed. And you would see that it already had promoted headers. So the data actually had all headers in the first row. So it has kind of figured out it is the headers and it has made it like a header. It has changed type. It has figured out these are the text data, these are the numbers. So all that has been done. And then we have done removed columns and we have renamed columns. So with this, we are ready to close and apply. So now we close Power Query, which is part of Power BI Desktop, and we'll now get into Power BI Desktop. So it will take some time to load it. And here we are taking only one table or one worksheet kind of a data, not much, 39.7, 252 rows essentially. But you could take more data as and when required. Are there any questions?
Hi Sri, Siva here.
Yeah.
It was very informative course. Thanks for all these preparations and presentations. And I have one question. Now you're importing a CSV file, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, we can import the Excel file as well. So my question is, do we need to prepare those files before importing into Power BI? Because I have Power BI desktop in my, I'm not advanced user, I'm basically a civil engineer. So while I try to import from Excel, the headers are not coming properly. It's saying column 1, column 2, etc., etc. So to avoid this, should we need to prepare those files before importing into Power BI?
You should look at your data. Typically, if your headers are in first row, I mean, kind of consistently, then Power BI itself will recognize it. So if I show you this data,
yes, please. Yeah.
Let me just show you this data. So this is, I'm opening in Excel. This is a CSV data, which is actually textual. Let me open.
Yeah.
So here, you see these headers are actually the first row. Okay.
Okay.
But in Power BI, what it has done,
Mm-hmm.
I can show you this data here. It has picked up, identified them as headers, and it had moved it to headers, and it starts counting one from here, actual data. So Power BI has that intelligence in itself to do it.
Okay.
You don't need to really prepare data like that. But in real life, the data may not be so clean. Sometimes you may have 2 rows or 3 rows with some blanks and all that. There you cannot get Power BI to work as what you are looking at. You may need to do some transformation yourself.
Transformation to do. You have any tips to clean up those Excel sheets or CSV file before importing? Like, should we need to eliminate the blank rows or demerge, or some cells will be merged? We have to release that, something like that.
Yes, it's always a good idea to do it. You can do it either in Excel or you can do it in Power BI. The advantage of doing it in Power BI, you get some assistance. Plus, if the data is large, like maybe 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs records, then doing it in Excel becomes really challenging. Power BI is better off. So, same data, maybe you have 5 lakhs records. If you use in Excel on this machine, it will be very. But if I do Power BI, it will be a little fast. It will not be too fast, but a little faster. So that's an advantage of using Power BI to do transformation.
Perfectly answered my question, Sri. Thanks.
That's it. Okay. So now let us move on. Any other questions? So now we have got this data, and actually we have only one table. So you just see one table, but we could have more tables, and you could link those tables. So for example, if you have employee data, so you could have employee as one table, and you could have their salary details as second table. and employee ID would be common, so you could do all that. So this is all that is possible with Power BI desktop. Right now, we just play with a simple one table. Now, what is interesting to us is the visualization, which is the thing that you see here. And you can see that there are bar charts, column charts, a cluster bar chart, cluster column chart, 100%. What are exactly very similar to what Excel has, like line chart, area chart. This is all what Excel would have. Plus, there could be funnel and tree map and donut chart and other things which are there. Plus, you could have something like R script visual. So, if you're using some R script, like in my presentation, I showed you some visualization using R. So, R script I can bring it here, and similarly, Python script could also be brought in here, and so on. And not only that, you can actually add more visuals. So, you could create visuals, or there are some visuals available on internet which you can download, and this list can go on. This is what is available by default, but this list can always go. Now, please remember, and I will keep on repeating this, that when you are doing visualization for communication, you don't need to use too many charts. The skill there is to how to make it simple. But when you are doing exploring data, then you need to use many different charts to see what this data is telling. So let us spend next 15 minutes to draw some few charts. We may not be able to do all charts, but let us get few charts to get an idea of how this tool works. So let me take a stacked column chart. Just a minute. Okay, so let me close Excel, which we don't use. Now here we get this, and now I can just drag and drop. So I can drag the countries. I can simply click on country. And this is taking some time to do it. And I can put population. And this is like a dashboard for you. So we can minimize every other things. And you can see this, you can drag and drop you can resize its size and resize as much as possible. Please see that unlike Excel, this has a little more intelligence. So it kind of adjusts the number of records or number of bars based on how much area that you're giving it. You can also do like a focus mode and only see one chart. So that is also possible. So you can have a dashboard, many charts, and you can actually pick up some of them which you want to have. So that's one possibility that you could have. And obviously you can also filter it. So you could say that country, and you say, let me just filter it. So I can do a basic filtering like the way we do it in Excel. And also in Excel you can do this top 10 kind of thing. So you can just say top 10. And I need to get this as a top 10 population. I drag it here. And then apply filter. And now I only see top 10. Okay, so you can do this kind of a small filtering out here. Now I can also do a kind of filtering which is more visual, which using a tool called Slicer. This is again available in Excel, so go use Excel. And here I could put continent, and I can actually now say I want to see Africa. Well, I will only see African countries over here. So I need to, obviously the challenge here is you need to really arrange these charts. That could be a challenge. So we are doing North America right now. If I do Africa, I can see African countries, top 10 African countries population wise. So I can see that. If I see Asia, obviously we should see China, India, Indonesia, Pakistan, and so on. So you could do filtering over here, which is if you're dealing with the tool itself, you're working in this tool, but you can also do a visual filtering. So this is good for people who are kind of not going to look at your filters here, but you want to have visual filters. So that is something that we could do over here. There are other charts also. So if I want to do a scatter plot between population and area, that is something that I can do. Oops. I should deselect this first. Let me do control Z. Let me bring the new scatter plot over here and I pick it for population area and obviously for different countries. Okay, now if we can see this a little more. And there's a question about this data cleaning. Right now, this is the data that I'm seeing. I'm seeing population and area, and obviously I expect this data to be kind of random. I mean, more populated near the zero. Now I see one point here, and I just hover over it. Say the China, and then I should see India here. So these are like outliers. They are the ones which are high population, high this thing. So let me just exclude it. Right? Exclude. And let me exclude this also. And you'll see now the data is kind of flowing in. I see this, which is Russia, which has high area. So let me exclude that too. And now you could see, I think this must be US. And you can exclude that too. And so on. I mean, you can exclude those data and you can do again visually. And you can see some more data coming in. I can also use this slicer, by the way. So I can see Africa. And you see this chart is changing. If I see Asia, then again you see the chart kind of changing. If I say North America, then again you see the chart changing. So you could do different charts and you can use a slicer for this whole dashboard per se. Obviously I can do more pages. So there could be, like Excel, you have worksheet, you could have pages. And in a way, teaching Power BI is easier because if you use Excel, then you can kind of quickly see that it is very similar to Excel per se. So let us go to page 2 and let me show one more and then we'll kind of stop. Is map. So you see a map here. Now this is not possible with Excel. So here I want to show country. Okay, and this is come from Microsoft. So Bing basically. So yeah, so you kind of see all these countries. Now I would use this develop, not develop. So this data is developed or not developed kind of thing. Let me click on that, and it will take some time to paint it differently. It's still happening. Okay, done. So now you can see that the developed countries, and you can see this again Russia, Europe, and North America, US, Canada, and you have developing countries in South America, Africa, so on. So this is a very good visualization which is possible with Power BI. So this map is something which is pretty interesting, which is not so much available. And obviously you have other things if you want to have a donut kind of a chart you could get, which is similar to pie chart, it just looks a little better. I can do continent and I can do population. Oops, sorry. I should be selecting it properly, that's what is important. And population. Yeah. So I can see a donut chart out here, and I can see Asia is 4 billion and other countries. So there are many charts which are available. The tree map, which is there, which is also very useful visualization. You will see many of these visualizations now appearing in news also because they use similar tools. So these are the different chart types which are available. You can also have something like a card, or you can have something like a multi-row card. So multi-row card, you can put continent, population, uh, and area, and then you can see this kind of a card kind of layout which is out there. So many things are there. I think we can go on doing it, but I guess by now you got an idea of what exactly Power BI can do. Essentially, it has many Power visualization tools over there. The fields are out here. We have one table, so we have got one table field, but if there are more tables, we'll see these tables out here. So you can mix and match those fields. You can use any of these visualizations. You can also do some kind of formatting to it, page size, page background, all those things you can do. And you can apply different filters out here. And obviously there are other additional functionality, like quick measure is there. Then it has its own language called DAX, which is you can use to transform data in a much faster way. So you can do some kind of scripting within Power BI and so on. But that is obviously for advanced use. But even at a simple use, you can use it to get data, import data, and use this visualization palette essentially to draw different charts and prepare dashboards which you can display, and you can save this file to PBIX file. You can simply say Control S. It will show us a PBIX file which you can email to other people, and they can actually open it and see what kind of a dashboard that you have created. So those are the benefits of using Power. Any questions before we close? Shiva, you raise your hand.
No question, sir.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm just taking up 5 minutes early just because I thought I'd be any questions that I can answer. But anyway, the no questions. Just quickly show you something more about charts. I think there are different types of charts, but I guess what I can show, I showing you all those things. I hope you have enough understanding by now in terms of how to use Power BI. Okay, so as I said, it's a free tool. Power BI desktop is a free tool. So you can just simply download, use any Excel data to begin with. Okay, just use a first simple table, try to transform it, and then load it. Just be a little have patience because it will slow down. But try to explore as many chart types as possible so that you can learn more about. Yes, sir.
The upcoming 1 week course which you are running, what is the syllabus for that? What will be the content?
The one with data science or the
data science.
There I am going to explain what is data science, how it is related to AI and machine learning and other terms that we big data, all these terms that we hear. What exactly, how they are related to each other, all these terms, what are the areas altogether. What is the data science process, starting with data cleaning, how the data is cleaned, how it's visualized, how the modeling happens, how the presentation happens. So all that data science process is what I'll discuss. Then I will explain the tools available for data science, like Python, R, and many other tools are available now. And then I will be showing a demo of how to do the simple, obviously, data science, simple data. How can we do a simple modeling with the data using one Python and the second using R. So there are two prominent programming languages. So it will also help you to kind of how to download, how to install it. And then you can use, I will demonstrate, I have two sessions, one for Python, one for R. I will show how Python or R can be used. So that is the idea behind that particular session.
Okay.
26 sessions from Tuesday to Monday except Sunday. So I will do it from Tuesday to Saturday, and then we'll take a break on Sunday, and Monday we will have the last session.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So let me just quickly summarize. So we started with data visualization, what it is. We looked at two major use cases, communication and discovery. And in discovery, we looked at two, visual confirmation and visual exploration, which is something which is more interesting. And then we looked at Power BI and we looked at various visuals of Power BI. And as I said, you can use simple charts for communication, but when it comes to exploration, you need a very high-end tools, and that is what you can do using this Power BI. So with this, let me close. If there are last-minute questions, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, I can declare this to be closed. So let me thank you all for attending this webinar. I look forward to have see you again in further courses, future courses of Vidyash.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, and see you again.
Thank you.